We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Homer Bailey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
So striding forward now, Enos Slaughter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Ray, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That is third. The first baseman.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cal Ripken comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ian Happ. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more. Rick Porcello is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the box now, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's safe.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, George Brett, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Clark has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Grounded weakly to the left. Boggs gloves it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Slaughter will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there will get me a knock for the left side.
At the plate, Jason Kendall, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Shoots this one over to first, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Batting up, the pitcher, Rick Porcello.
In now, Rick Porcello. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Enos Slaughter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger if something's close.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Softly hit out to short. One there to Clark, who completes the double play. Here's Jay Bruce now. In his career against Porcello, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and no strikes. Bruce, a native Texan. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-0 count, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Scooped up on to Clark at first, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Will Clark. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ray waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Up next for Arizona, Cal Ripken. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Boggs, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A little low. It's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. So here now is the pitcher, Homer Bailey, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Homer Bailey.
Here comes the first pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Boggs fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Ray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
To the plate now, George Brett, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The center fielder.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. Now a ball lined to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' fourth, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. And that misses ball 1. Profar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are. And he
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. So stepping in, Joe Morgan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Joe.
Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. First delivery to him on the way. Johnny Bench is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Clears this one over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Fred McGriff. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Popped him up. Ripken shading to his right, and that's the third out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rick Porcello, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Enos Slaughter. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make...
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. 0-1 the count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is in time. Another one caught by Bench. One run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Now to the plate, Will Clark. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit on the ground to third. Brett is there for it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 1-0 home.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Riding in once again, Homer Bailey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Right side. And the flip comes to Bailey at first for the putout.
Now batting, left fielder, Porcello.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Grounded to short. Iglesias is there, and the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ray waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. D-backs out in front, 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Ray. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now at the plate, George Brett. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slaughter is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Into the box now, Rick Porcello. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Enos Slaughter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Wade Boggs is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. To short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Johnny Bench.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit sharply, but caught down there at 3rd. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Fred McGriff. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 32.
In now, Jay Bruce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is in the air out to left field. Gurriel is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is digging in once again. Will Clark. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And there's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. In the air to straightaway right. Slaughter is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. Jeffrey Delgadio will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 27, Tim Hill.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. At the plate, George Brett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall. He's set, and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Line to the right side, but foul. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now, if you're starting to think about who's left on the Arizona bench, there's a look at the remaining pinch-hitting possibilities. Brandon Belt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Enos Slaughter. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Andrew Miller takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First offering on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 2-1. Trevor Rosenthal comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Andrew.
Leading off for the 9th, the center fielder, Andrew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final.